In other news tonight marks the 1-month anniversary of the deadly earthquake that rocked Haiti. In the days since, the Western Hemisphere's poorest country fell even further behind. Beyond the lives and homes that were lost, hospitals were also hit hard and have been forced to help patients under the most difficult circumstances they could ever imagine. Tonight, we're going to take you behind the scenes at University Hospital in Port-au-Prince and show you where much of the money raised in the Media for Haiti fundraiser will go to help. You can count the grounds of University Hospital in Port-au-Prince as one of the dozens of tent cities there these days. And beneath these tents, babies are in incubators, others are in cots, all look uncomfortable. Parents wave whatever they can to try and keep their young loved ones as comfortable as possible in the searing heat.
We have half the patients.
During my interview inside the hospital executive director's cramped office, people can be heard screaming in pain. Dr. Alej Lasey has never seen medicine practice in conditions like this. His hospital was ruined in the quake.
Every medical instrument, equipment that was inside, we lose them.
They also lost 8 ORs, and all of the equipment doctors and nurses are using now have been donated post-quake. Prior to the earthquake, this used to be the urology part of the hospital, but since the ORs were destroyed in the earthquake, the operating rooms have moved into these rooms here, and they're doing their operations by light bulbs. But doctors use their creativity to overcome that.
They're almost as bright as the ones we use in the OR.
And a lack of steady running water means the usual practice of scrubbing in has been replaced by doctors rinsing off. How many surgeries are you doing a day?
Anywhere from 3 to 5. Yeah. And mostly what I'm doing is dialysis access now. Got a lot of folks who had rhabdomyolysis and other problems who are now coming in with renal failure who need access for long-term use, and we're putting in permacast for short-term use.
50% of the patients being treated now are victims of the earthquake, like Mala, who lost the lower portion of both legs when a wall in her home fell on her just as she was about to bathe her son. They both survived, but she'll never walk again. The rest are dealing with chronic or infectious disease. And even though an engineer has deemed several of the buildings safe, almost no patients are willing to stay inside. So that leads to more tents. Meanwhile, in the kitchen, staff are carefully going through the rice, which is served to patients, picking tiny dark bugs from the white food. In another area, women are prepping the beans, which will join the rice. For the man in charge right now, all of this is overwhelming, but he's handling the 18 to 20-hour days pretty well.
To be frank, I have to do the job. There is no way I could, I don't have time to think about how it should be, how I am.
And in another example of Haitian resilience, he's doing it all with a smile on his face. It was an incredible interview, and a team of doctors, I should mention, and nurses from St. Joe's in Hamilton arrived to help at the University Hospital on Wednesday. They have a 20-plus year affiliation with the hospital and will be helping wherever they can as the hospital tries to cope in the aftermath. Speaking of